What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of your favorite series, Dylan's AdventureCraft. Hope you guys are having a montastic day. I'm having a great day today. So we did have a stream yesterday, and as you can see, we did work on a little bit of stuff here. So we have the brick walls up with some iron bars for a fence, and then we put these chains up here to look kind of like barbed wire, which I think looks really cool. And then we've got the polished andesite down at the bottom, the stairs, and then we put torches over this whole place. But as you can see, this place is actually looking really, really nice. I really do like it. I love the fence. This is for our industrial district. If you didn't see the last episode, go check it out. What are you doing? Go check it out. But we did have the stream yesterday, and was it a intense stream? The first hour of the stream, I didn't record my voice, so I had to delete that and start over. And then I started a raid on accident over at the village trading station, and we lost all of our good villagers. Every one of them. So I had to get all of those guys back. Also, oh man, it was a crazy stream. Go check it out if you haven't checked it out. The link for my Twitch, should be in the description. So go check that out. We do stream twice a week. But anyway, enough of that. What we're going to do today is we're back over here at the industrial district, and I want to work on a mob farm. We do not have a mob farm. We got rid of our creeper farm. So I want to work on a mob farm today. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm thinking about putting the mob farm over here in this corner. I think that will be the best place for it. I will make it look like this one. I don't know if I'll do that in this episode or not. I might just do that off camera because y'all have seen that before if you watched the last episode. But we are going to be building this thing up in the sky, and I want to make it look like a building because I think that's just the best thing to do. So I've got a whole lot of blocks here. We're going to have to pillar up a good bit. I at least want 32 blocks for the mobs to drop, just in case they have armor and stuff on too. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build this thing out 2 blocks, so it will be from here to here. So this would be the corner of it right here. So we're going to build this up in the sky, and I'm going to go ahead and get all the way up there and build out the first platform, and then we can do the second platform together, just so you can see how this works. It's going to be the same design as I did in my Dylan's AdventureCraft Season 1, so go check that out if you didn't see that. But we'll be doing it this episode, so you can just stay here if you want to. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead, I'm going to pillar all the way up as high as I need to go, and then once we get up there, I'm going to build the first layer, and then we'll go and build the second layer together. Alright, there we go. So we got the first layer in. I got the water flowing just so I could know where to break some blocks, and to kind of show you how this works. So we just got the dispensers here staggered, and that way any mobs come in here, they will fall down. We also got it far enough apart just because spiders and stuff like that. I'm going to turn these off for now. This is all just to test it out, so this will not stay here. We will get rid of all of this redstone on both sides here. So we're going to get rid of this redstone, and we're just basically going to build this up 1 more block tall. That way it is 2 blocks tall. We really don't want any Endermen in here because, you know, we've got an Enderman farm, so we don't need Endermen, and plus we don't need any more Ender Pearls anyway. I think we've got plenty of Ender Pearls to go around for a while. And then if we run out, we can just get some more. But, yeah, it's mostly going to be for witches, creepers, spiders, zombies, and skeletons. I think I covered everything there. But, yeah, so we're just going to build this up 1 more block tall here. And that way we can put the next layer over top of it. So technically we are going to build it 1 more block tall, but it's basically this design here staggered 4 more times. We're going to build it 5 tall here. So we're just going to go around this and put all of these in. Once I get all of this in, I'm going to build a layer out. So the layer will be like this, just like it is down here. and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to put the dispensers and everything in. It's fairly simple, obviously, and then we'll also break out the center blocks, which honestly I could probably just come right here and look. See, like this one needs to come out, so we'd have one here. That one's right, but this one right here needs to go. Then we would have one here, and it would just go like that. So I'm going to build this platform out, and then we'll come back. I just don't want you guys to have to sit here and watch me build this whole platform and take pretty much forever doing it. So give me just a few moments here. We'll come back, and we'll put in the dispenser. All right, there we go. So we got the platform in. I've got it broken out here, so everything is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and put a layer right here on the edges. I went ahead and put down some torches, but I do need to put one like down here somewhere. That way we don't have any mobs spawning up here, because it can get very, very hectic if you don't light it up. Mobs can spawn, so we want to fill all of this in here. And have the torches in. So there we go. Now we need to grab some dispensers. Let's see. There we go. I will have to make some more dispensers at some point, but that's all right. Now for this one, as you can see, this side here, you want to do the same thing, obviously. Wherever these dispensers are on this side, you want to have them in the exact same spots up here, and the same thing for this side. Now this side is different than that side, so we're going to start off with one right here on the edge. We're going to skip 3 blocks here. We're going to place in another one. Skip 3 more blocks, place in another one. Skip 3 more blocks, place in another one. And then skip 3 more blocks and place in another one. And it should line up just like that. Now, you can make this thing wider if you want to and have more dispensers. Or you can just build it higher like I'm doing. Either way is fine. Now, on this side, we're skipping 2 blocks. And we're placing in a dispenser, then skipping 3, placing a dispenser, skipping 3, placing a dispenser, and then skipping 3, placing a dispenser, and you should have 2 blocks there. So that is perfect. Now you can test this out by putting water buckets in here, or just placing them here and seeing if it works or not. I'm not going to do that just because I have the torches there, and I don't want to get rid of the torches, especially since it's nighttime. But we're just going to go ahead and place in the water buckets. It's fairly simple. The redstone that we will use will allow these to turn on for a certain amount of time, and then pick the water back up after a certain amount of time, after all of the mobs have been pushed off the platforms here. And that will take some testing, because I did not do that in my test world, but we'll just have to play around with the times and make sure that the mobs are getting pushed off. But that is basically it right there. That is a platform done. We'll just build this up 2 more blocks, and then we can start the next platform. I'm going to do 3 more platforms. We've already done 2. And I think that will give us plenty of space for mobs to spawn. Now, for this to work efficiently, we will have to be standing a certain amount of blocks away. And we also probably need to light up some areas too, because if we don't, then we're not going to get as many mobs spawning. Usually you want to do this a lot higher in the sky, but I want to have more of a design than I do for mob drops. If you want more mob drops, then you can do this out in the ocean, higher up in the sky, or you can dig out 128 by 128 blocks all the way down to bedrock, which, have fun. That's not a whole lot of fun. I've pretty much almost done that with our mega base, so I'm not going to do that. But we will probably light up some caves, and most likely light up some area out here with maybe some hidden lighting or something like that. That is probably something we will do in a stream. So if you want to see that, come and hang out, get some drinks, get some food, and just chill, then you can come out to those streams for that. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm going to build this up, this 1 more block here, and then I will just repeat the process that we just did 3 more times. I really hate crafting dispensers. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, I hate crafting dispensers so bad. All right, we got just 2 more water buckets to put in here. There we go, perfect. Okay, so now we can get out of here, hopefully. There we go. All right, we need to break both of those, and I got to fill this in, and we need to put some torches up here. I don't have any, though. Hopefully, let's just sleep, I guess. We'll just sleep. All right, so in the last clip, or not the cut clips, but the other clip, you might have noticed my audio sounded kind of weird. I don't know what happened there. It was kind of giving me a fuzzy feedback. I thought I fixed it, but I guess I didn't. But it should be fixed now, or at least I'm hoping it is. We'll see though, I guess. But I don't know what was going on there. Hopefully that does not happen again though, because that's kind of annoying. I really pride myself on doing my audio. I know it wasn't the greatest when I started this series, but I had to figure out what I was doing. But anyway, so we've got all of the levels in now. What I'm going to do is build this up. Usually I put the redstone on one of the sides, but I think we're going to do it a little different this time. And I think we're going to put it on top. We'll have to do a little bit of finagling to make sure that we can get all the redstone working correctly. And I'm not going to fill in the top of this because I want the top of this to be brick. So I'm not going to waste more stone than I need to, especially since I've only got that much more on me. But we should have enough to finish this anyway. But I'm going to finish putting this around, and then we can come back and start working on some of the redstone. We're going to have to do a couple different things, and it's probably going to be a pain in the butt, but we'll get it. It shouldn't be that difficult. But besides one more block on top of this one, that will be the very tippy top height of our mob farm. So that will be where the bricks go, and that will be the height. Besides putting some of the andesite stairs around the edges to make it look a little better, that will be the very top. And we are currently at 123, so we don't have to worry about a height limit or anything. Whoa, that was close. We don't have to worry about a height limit or anything like that. We should be good to go. So I think the main thing with this project that's going to be difficult is lighting everything up and getting some good rates on this farm. But like I said, if you're building this, it's really better to do it out in the middle of the ocean or something like that, where you're going to get better spawns. So just keep that in mind. I'm just doing this more for an aesthetic purpose and also getting some drops along the way. So there we go. There is that. What I'm going to have to do now is make some slabs and go around all of these sides so that I can get the redstone to all of the dispensers on both sides. So it's going to be just a fairly simple redstone type of thing that we're going to do here. I'm probably going to take some of this stone and make a lip around the outside so that I can get to the sides, and then if I need to use some scaffolding, then I can. But that's basically it. That's basically everything in a nutshell there, besides the redstone. So I'm going to go ahead and build the redstone. We'll come back. I'll kind of go over with you how it works, because I know a lot of people don't like, actually I don't need to build this out. I know a lot of people don't like watching redstone. So I'm going to just do it off camera. Then we'll come back. I'll go over it, and we'll move on from there. All right, I believe I've got all the redstone in. So right here we have an etho hopper clock, and I've got about 28 items, I think, in there, 28 or 29 items. That gives me round about 21 seconds for the water to flow. I did test it. It took about 20 seconds for me to flow from the corner there all the way over. It was the slowest point because it is kind of pushing you. Here, let me show you over here. Okay, or not. It changed on me. You can see it kind of pushes you into the wall here. So if there's any guys standing here, it takes about 20 seconds for them to push. So that's what that does. And then we've got it into a monostable circuit right here. So when it shoots, it sends a pulse really quick. That pulse travels down. Here, I can show you. That pulse travels down here, and it lights up all of these pieces of redstone and repeaters. And right behind these full blocks, I have the dispensers. So it will turn them on for a brief second and shoot the water out, and then that will flow, and then it will go through the cycle of the blocks, and then it'll send another signal which will pick up the water. So we can see it go back off here in a second. Right about now-ish. Takes about 20 seconds. So there it goes right there. And then for this down here, because we want them staggered, one side will be on, one side will be off, then the other one will come on, the other one will go off. So we've got another monostable circuit here to send a pulse through that will put the other ones out. Now, how you can either reverse it by using a redstone torch, or you can go ahead and go inside and take the bucket out, place it down, and that way when it does get a signal, it will pick the bucket up and the other one will put it out. So that's how that can be done. There's two different ways to do that. We'll check this side too also, just so I can show you. The monostable circuit will shoot up. It will send a signal to all of these to either place or to pick up the water. I did have to do a little bit of jagging on the sides here to get the redstone to go up. The other side's a little worse just because you can't use half slabs to get redstone to go down. It will only work going up. But there you go. You see that go off, and this line is currently off just like that one over there. And then it'll cycle back through the 20 seconds or so. It'll send another signal, quick pulse through the monostable circuit there. Honestly, I probably don't even need the monostable circuit. It will probably work just fine without it, but I put it there anyway, just because whatever. I did have a torch there inverting it, but then I was getting some issues with the pulse being so fast. So I just put a monostable there. Probably don't need it, like I said, but it'll be all right. I can take it out later if I need to. And also, I forgot to put the last level in here. So I had to put the last level in and bring this up a little bit more. So now we are up at level 120 something. Yeah, 129. So the redstone is not very bad. Like I said, it's just the etho hopper clock, the monostable circuit, and then running it down through all the way down and into the droppers. So fairly simple, pretty common sense stuff there. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can see this is why I needed it 3 blocks tall, because we do have this pushing the block up one more block. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I did bring this up one so that I could have the piston here. I can get down in here and show you what's going on as long as we don't die. We look good. Like I said, okay, so that one went off, this one came on. We can come to the edge and see that all of those are off and all of these are on. And then you'll see in a second that it will flip around. But we're not going to get too many spawns right now because we're not in a great spot to AFK. And also stuff needs to be lit up around this area and the caves and stuff like that. So now you see these go off and these come on just like that. Fairly simple, nothing too crazy, just kind of a repetitive task, honestly. But there we go. So that is that. Now the next thing that we need to do is have in the collection system where they're going to drop and die. So to accommodate that, I am going to use some magma blocks, but we are going to also use some rails and stuff to pick it up, because I want to minimize the amount of hoppers that we use in this area, just because I really don't want it to be that laggy because we're going to have a lot of farms here. It's going to be hoppers on pretty much every farm. So I want to prevent from having a laggy area here. So, oh, looky there. We are getting some gunpowder. I will take that. And these dang Endermen, again, placing blocks. I wish they didn't do that. I really did. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for the mob farm itself, besides the collection system, which we will do here in a second. Hopefully this zombie does not get me. There goes a creeper. Oh, and a skeleton and a couple things, actually. So we are getting some good drops already. I will take it. I will take it. So what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and place down this stuff here. Try to get some stuff out of my inventory really quick. And then we're going to go over how I'm going to do the collection system here. Let's see, don't need any of that. And I can get rid of some of these blocks here. So we don't need any of those. That is mine. We'll get rid of this stuff for now. Why is my boots off? That's weird. I don't know why I did that. All right. But yeah, so there we go. There's pretty much everything out of these, my inventory. So I want to, let's see, I've got some hoppers here, but I had some more hoppers. Or I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have any more hoppers. That's fine. I've got iron over here. We can make some hoppers really quick. And I can kind of go over with you how this is going to work. So let's see, I've got some iron here. So let's just make a few hoppers. Let's see, I have chests back over here, so we can do that also. And I should have a crafting bench somewhere in here. There it is. We'll place that guy down, and we'll just make all the hoppers we can for now. So I want to have the collection system down here. I think we'll bring it, I think it'll stay at this level. So we want to have 3 chests tall. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll have the item filter. So we'll come up 2 blocks there. So then obviously we will have all of our chests in here just like this. Come on. There we go. So we'll have our chest in here. I don't know how many that is. That is 7. Perfect. Okay, so then we're going to need to have an extra spot here for the mob. So honestly, since we're using the magma blocks, it really does not matter the level that they drop from. But I did want to make this thing tall just to make it look kind of cool. So that is what we're going with. So we'll just come up here and let's see, let's go up 2 blocks here. And then right here, we will have the system for the minecart. So what I need to do is get under these and figure out exactly how big this platform needs to be. And then we can place down some rails. We now have the rails in, as you can see. It just kind of loops around. If we start getting too many drops, then we might split this hopper off. But for now, it just goes to this one. They all go to this one. And we could also do another minecart if we needed to. But I got these blocks here so they can push off. And we've got the powered rails all the way down. Obviously, we have these over top of the hoppers. And then we've got the regular rails on the edges here to loop it back around. This goes all the way around, so fairly simple. Now what we're going to do is put in some magma blocks, and we can just run down through here and place these guys just like this. Now some mobs will fall and not die, but that's what the magma blocks are for. If we are getting a bunch of people like that, the only other thing that we can do also is because they're going to just try to walk off these magma blocks. And we don't want that. So what we could do is put up some glass or something going across the edge here. Up like 1 block. So I'll just show you. Like have this go up another block above that. And that would keep them from walking off the edge. The only problem with that is then we would have spiders climbing up the edge to get away from the magma blocks. Or they could fall onto this block here, which we don't want to happen. So what we might have to do is put up some signs and then put some water sources up here at the top. I know it's kind of hard to see, but we would put some water sources and it would push them over onto the magma blocks, and they wouldn't have a choice but to be on the magma blocks. We'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure how the spiders will take to this. I'm feeling like they will try to go up the edge, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. If they do try to go up the edge, then we will put the water in, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. But as you can see, this is hurting me, so it is working. I'm trying to see and make sure that there is water. Yes, there is water there. Okay. So that should work. Everything should work perfectly fine. Looking at this, we are 1 block out from these, so we might have to make this a brick when we bring this down. So besides that, that is pretty much it. I am going to try to hook up the hopper up here just to go into these chests or into a chest. We might do multiple ones just for the moment, just because I do want to collect some of these drops at least. So what we're going to do is that one's going into that block. We're going to change that to go into another block. But what I'm going to do is just have these hoppers face into this chest here and just bring it around for the moment. I might have to make a few more hoppers, but that's all right. So we'll just do something like this. We will break this guy. He's going to go in that hopper, of course. And then we'll just pill ourselves up here and place these hoppers in. So we need to get up 1 more block here. So we'll break that and we'll do like that. And then we'll have that hopper go into there. And that will allow us to get some of these drops. That one is facing in, so that is good. So we're going to just continue to do this. So we'll do like that. And I will need to make 2 more hoppers, which should be fairly simple here. I think, let's see, where was my chests at? I do have them on me, and I have the iron. Okay, so we will make 2 more hoppers really fast. Actually, we'll make 3 because I messed up. That's fine. All right, so then we'll just do that. And then we will take these chests and put these chests connecting into the other ones just so that we have extra storage here. That hopper's in the way, so that's fine. I'm not worried about that. All of this is going to be redone. I'm going to put in the sorter and stuff, and I'm probably going to do that off camera because that's just kind of boring, really. But yeah, so that should be pretty much the mob farm done. It should get some drops once we put in the minecart, which I guess we could do really quick. Let's see. Let's make a minecart. There we go. And we'll just pillar up there and put that minecart in. We need to also have our, I guess I put them up. I thought I had them on me. We need our levers. So that is what we're going to put underneath these blocks to power those powered rails. So we will pillar up and do that. Also, how I'm going to do this is just fairly simple. Try to find one of the center blocks here. I think it's an even number, but that's fine. And we'll just pillar all the way up. There we go. We're going to go down 1 just so we can click all the levers on. But we'll just bring this across. And there we go. So now we'll put the levers in. Flip all of these guys on, and that way the powered rails will be on. We'll fly up here and just check it out just to make sure, but it does look like they are all on here. Yep. Obviously we got to do the same thing to that side. Fairly simple. We'll just do exactly what we just did on this side. We'll find the center here. Center's right about there, and then we'll pillar all the way up and go to about there. That's fine. And then we'll bring it across and place in our levers. So there we go. And we'll place in the levers, flip these guys on. There we go. And that should all be good to go. So I'll tear that down in a moment. Let's go ahead and fly up here. And we're going to try to land ourselves inside of this. There we go. Perfect. And all of those guys seem to be on. I'm going to make sure that it's on all the way to the end. It is. Okay. So now we can put in our hopper minecart. So I did make an extra hopper. I did that on purpose, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So we will place this in here and it should speed off. There it goes. And it should start collecting some of the items that are up here. If I can get up here. Yeah, so it should collect these guys right here. Once it goes all the way through, we should see them disappear and go into the chest below. Okay, so it looks like we got those, and those should get picked up. Okay, so it is full. It is full, so it will have to drop off some items, but it will collect those on its way back. This is why I'm saying we might need some more hoppers. I don't know yet, or we might need more of the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. More minecart hoppers itself, but it shouldn't take more than 5 minutes for this thing to go through, and I doubt it's going to be picking up that many items. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna let this thing cycle back through. It should at least cycle back through, and it should pick up those items over there, hopefully. I don't hear it going anymore. Let's fly in there and let's see what's going on here. Okay, so it did stop. Why is there not rails here? Did I do that? Oh, I did. I broke them. That's right. Okay, so it should actually pick it all up then. Let's test this again. I think it went down here in one of these chests. It did. All right. So that might be the actual problem we're having right there, and it might fix itself, because I thought those hoppers would pick that up faster. So let's just swoop on down into here. Let's place this down and see how much of the items above it can pick up. We'll place it down right there, and we'll fly up here, and let's see, because there should be more than 5 items. Okay, so it looks like it's picking stuff up. It picked that up. Let's see if it picks these up. If it does, we'll be good to go. Alright, should be swooping around now, and boom. Okay, so it got all of those, and it should be putting everything all the way down here in the bottom chest, so we should see some stuff flow in. So 5, 4, 6, 5, 2, 4. Yeah, there we go. We just got a bone there, and got some gunpowder. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so it's actually working out the way it should. That is awesome. Everything should be good to go with that. And I will get some kind of collection system up. And we might not even do it here. We might have like a central building for our collection for our items. That includes our cactus farm too, and any other farms that we put in this area. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to actually build this up. I'm going to take that down, take that over there down, and I am going to build up a structure just like that one right here, and then we'll end the episode there. Sorry, I can't talk today for some reason. I don't know what's going on with me, but yeah, so I'll tear this down, and I'll get all of the items that we need, and I will start building up our building. I have been working on just this wall right here for about 6 hours. Yeah. So I had to place in all the bricks. I had to go get more bricks from the villagers. I spent so much time over there. Then I had to get andesite or granite, sorry. And then I had to go back through and texturize all of it. I had to boost this up a little bit more so I could fit that last window in there. I also made this platform just a tiny bit bigger because we was getting some mob drops off the edge here. But yeah, so I went ahead and put some windows in there just to give you guys an idea of what this is going to look like. Obviously, it's going to look just like the other one, but we can put 4 windows in here on every column here. So we're going to have a good bit of windows in there. I might do something different and put some kind of like balcony or something like that, but I think this is going to have to be done, or a little bit. I might work on this a little bit more, but I think most of this is going to have to be done on a stream. So check me out on Twitch. The link is in the description. We will be streaming Saturday. I don't know for how long, but we will be streaming Saturday. But we got a lot of this done. We are still getting some good mob drops. I haven't been here the full 6 hours, and it's not completely lit up because some of this right here lets light through. But we have gotten some stuff here just from me hanging out. I have not slept through the nights, and I have not lit anything up. So we should be getting some pretty dang good mob drops before long. So, but that's about as much as I can get done, guys. It really is. I really don't know how much more of this I can do. I'm gonna try to do some more of it tonight, but man, it's been 6 hours. It's getting late, and I'm putting this video out, so I've got to edit and render it and everything. So that's about as much as I can do this episode. I really do hope that y'all don't mind too much. I have spent over a day in real life hours just working on this episode. So I really do hope you guys like this episode. I hope you like the build. I hope you're liking the industrial district here. And we're going to keep on rolling with it. Check me out on the streams and stuff like that so that you can see us build this place up even more. But that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. That's going to do it, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Dylanrhyne, and I am out.